Do you see? Oh my God, look how white that is. It looks like something I would paint my door with. There's so much drama going on right now.
Girl, she not ready to have her.
What is up, you guys? Hope you guys are having an amazing Sunday. So I wanted to come on here really quickly because I've had a couple questions of people asking about my Morphe review yesterday. Some people were confused about my review. So I just want to come on here and explain it to you guys a little bit better. I said in my video that it is a very matte, very full coverage, kind of drying foundation. And if you are dry, I do not think that you will like this foundation and that you would have to kind of work with it a lot to be able to like it. After 8 hours of wear with no touch-ups, you guys saw the way my face looked. It was oily in the T-zone and areas. I was oily. I never touched up, not once. And the foundation still stayed on my skin. If I go 8 hours without touching up my skin, I will always come out looking oily. No matter what, my skin will always, the oil will always break through, no matter what. So I judged the foundation based off of my personal experience and how my skin reacts to other drying matte foundations. Every matte foundation I've ever worn falls into my pores. Every single matte foundation I've ever worn will crack on my smile lines. If it's a matte drying foundation, that will always be the case for my skin. I'll always look a little bit cakier. And the reason I ended up giving the foundation a positive review is because, one, it did last on my skin without any touch-ups. It was still on my skin. There was little spots on my forehead that I touched that had came off, but it was still on my skin after 8+ hours of wear with no touch-ups. 2, the coverage was really nice. It looked beautiful. It covered up literally everything on my skin. There was no imperfections left on my skin at all. The coverage was very much there. And the reason I also gave it a hit is because if you are very oily, it will last on your skin. And the last reason is the price point. Honestly, if the foundation was $50, I probably would have said pass. But it's $18, you know, and it lasts nicely and it covers nicely and it will be good for oily skin. So that's why I gave it a hit. But as I said in my video, if you are dry, if you have some dry patches, if you have very porous skin, if you have texture on your skin, it will emphasize it because it is a full coverage matte foundation. And I don't think you'll like that. So that's just my 2 cents. So all in all, if you are oily as fuck and you're looking for a full coverage as matte foundation, that's gonna last on your skin for hours at a good price point, this is a great buy. But if you are dry as the Sahara Desert, I would not recommend. That's that.
You know, just when you think you're gonna get a day off, Morphe goes and releases this product. They launch it, Jaclyn Hill snaps, and Manny Mua does this review, and Jeffree Star has something to say because drama channels, I just cannot get a day off to save my life. Thank you, Rich Lux. Hey, what is up all my social climbing friends? It's Dustin and I am back with another video. Seriously, I was going to take today off. I was not going to make a video. However, why would I pass up an opportunity to talk about Jeffree Star and Manny Mua? I know you guys love it so much. So I decided that I was going to get ready and film this video. And I just want to point out, I did get a comment by like some girl named like Renee or something like that on my video yesterday, where she basically said that it must be really easy being a drama channel when you can just put in a video a Snapchat that's like 5 or 6 minutes long and then talk about it for 2 minutes and get paid. One, baby, it does not work that way. We have to find these Snapchats, we have to put these videos in a format that you guys can understand and try to make it funny. So if you think it's easy to be a drama channel girl, I challenge you, please, if you could just make one video, just one stinking video. I'll promote it on my Twitter. I will share it on my community page. I will do whatever I can to help you if you think that you can really be a drama channel. I'm not saying that you can't, but it's not as easy as you would think it is. But as you guys could tell in the intro of this video, Manny actually addressed this whole foundation thing with the whole Morphe launch and the video that he put out. A lot of people were coming for him saying that he was basically just giving this a good glowing, I don't even really think his review was that glowing, but they say that he basically gave it a good review because he is on Morphe's payroll. He does have an affiliate code with them, whatever. So Manny addressed that. So while I'm sitting here editing this video, Alyssa Ashley actually posted her video, and I'm assuming that people were not happy with it. And she tweeted out and said, "To the people telling me my Morphe video is harsh, you do realize that it would have benefited me to actually like the products because I'm an affiliate and get a percentage of my code when it's used. But I can give two shits about that. I was genuinely not feeling the products." And Manny actually responded back and said, "Girl, people can't win. You didn't like it, so people say you're too harsh. If you did like it, people would say you're eating their ass. As long as you speak on your own experiences, that's all people can ask for." Very interesting tea. Well, today on Twitter, I'm not going to say a lot, but 3 drama channels, if you don't know who they are, it's Nick Snyder, The Viewer's Voice, Beauty True Sleuth, and Panic Antics. They were actually going back and forth on Twitter. I'm not going to put in those screenshots here because basically we'll talk about it a little bit, but if you want to see that in its full entirety, you can go over to Nick's video. There was just no way that I could get those screenshots, and I don't want to take all of them from Nick's video because I don't want to take away from his video, so I will link it in the description box of my video. But basically they were going back and forth. Nick had added Jeffree Star and said basically something to the effect that he wonders if Jeffree Star is actually going to review this product, being the Morphe Foundation concealer, primer, all that jazz, because he knows that although Jeffree doesn't have an affiliate code with Morphe, his products are sold in their stores, and that he does basically go to like every Morphe store opening. So he was wondering if Jeffree was going to be biased in his review. Panic Antics jumped in and basically said this would be like the only review that she would not trust, and then something happened with Beauty True Sleuth. I think he called her like ignorant, an idiot or whatever. I think that was really uncalled for. You guys know that I don't stan anyone really, and Jeffree didn't really like try to call them out on his platform because they added him first and they are drama channels, so I mean we do kind of look for reaction sometimes. But it is very interesting to me about Jeffree. I do think that he is going to be doing a live stream of him actually reviewing this. I don't know if he's actually going to do a video, but my whole thing is it's kind of like really confusing because we all know that Jeffree is going to be launching this concealer line and his own foundation at some point in time this year, so I don't know if he would really like, I don't know if Morphe will even sell that in their store. So I mean that's kind of an iffy situation for me. It's kind of hard to even make a real informed decision on how I really think about that. But the tea here is how Jeffree actually responded to Nick and Panic Antics. He actually responded and said, "You're delusional if you think the foundation will fail because of someone else's dry skin," talking about Manny, because we all know that Manny said that he had dry skin, and at the end of that video his skin was so dry, and I guess that he has like oily combination skin. He looked like an oil slick girl. Like that was a freaking terrible look for Manny, because at the end of the day I think he wore it for like 8 hours. That makeup made him look awful as far as like oil goes, and I'm one of those people. I used to have really oily skin. Now that I'm like really on top of my skincare, I don't have to carry around blotting sheet. Yes baby, I was that girl. I would carry around blotting sheets. Everybody would be like, "What are you doing?" "I'm blotting," just like Trisha Paytas. Jeffree then said, "Not how life works, ha ha ha. I hate the internet. I don't have his texture or dry skin, so it won't perform the same." So I mean, of course we know that he was shading Manny basically like a little bit in this, talking about dry skin whatever and how it performed. But the real tea is Jeffree responded back to Panic Antics again and said, "So if I like the product, I'm lying and can't be trusted. Got it. Makeup performs different on everyone, and compare me to a snake's review." A snake. A snake, girl. Not today, baby. Manny pushed his code after it didn't look good. That's called desperation, not honesty, and I'm always honest. Now, really, I honestly like to think that Jeffree Star is, like, blatantly honest when it comes to, like, brand reviews, because, honestly, the dude is a bazillionaire. He has nothing to really lie about, because he probably just don't even care if he were to have, like, a brand connection with people, because he has his own brand, his own money, and all of that. But I kind of understand why Nick Snyder and Panic Antics and Beauty True Sleuth were saying what they were saying about this with Jeffree, because he does have a close relationship with Morphe. However, I don't know if that would influence the way that he would review their product. Sometimes silence is enough. That is enough. Like, sometimes silence speaks louder than words. If he does not really want to review the product, that would be more telling to me if he didn't want to get on his channel and actually be like, "Hey, this is a really great product." because at the end of the day, think about it, if he were not to review it, that would say a lot more than him actually getting on there and being like, oh yeah, hey, it's okay, it's comparable to this, it's comparable to that. I never in a million years thought that there would be so much drama with Morphe launching this complexion product. Well, honestly, yeah, I did, because it sounded good off gate, 60 shades and all of that. And I just want to address something that happened in my video yesterday. I put, who is that white? And a lot of people felt like I was trying to like attack white people. Hello, first and foremost, I'm white. I am very, very, very white. My boyfriend is incredibly white, like super duper white, to the point to where he is almost pink. That was not me trying to comfort anybody, but I did take the liberty of actually getting this Morphe foundation so I could actually swatch it. You guys will never believe it. I had a courier pigeon send it to me last night. I ordered it off Amazon, and I'm just shook at the way that this stuff looks. Now, I got it in 3 colors. I got it in Oompa Loompa Orange, just for Donald Trump. I got it in Jeffree Star, because we all know that he bleeds gold. And I got it in their fairest shade, Snow White. Would you look at that? This looks almost identical to the one that Nicole Concilio put in her swatches. So I'm gonna swatch it here. So let me get a little bit on my finger. Do you see? Oh my God, look how white that is. It looks like something I would paint my door with, which is exactly what that swatch on Nicole Concilio's hand looked like. So I just want to address this really quickly. I was not trying to offend anybody with that. It was not me picking on people with certain skin tones or anything like that. Me saying, who is that white, was me actually picking on this foundation, because that looks incredibly white. I know so many white people. Being a white person, I reached out to all the whitest people that I know, and none of them said that they were that white. And I know some really fair people. Aside from my boyfriend, I know some really, really, really pale white people, okay? And I'm being dead serious right now. None of them said that this shade would work for them. I asked T-Spill, I asked Ashley Kyle, and they all agreed that it looks like white acrylic paint. So if I offended you, I am incredibly sorry. That was not my intention at all. That was me picking at this foundation and not on fair or pale skin types, okay? But with all of that said, I do want to know what all of you guys think about this down below, because it just seems like it's going to be more and more and more stuff. I know that Alyssa Ashley just posted her video. I just got the notification a minute ago about her doing this review, and I really want to see what is going to happen with that. I'm going to try to watch it while I actually edit this video, and if there are any key points, I will be inserting it in the end of this video if I think there's something that you should know about. Let me know what you think about all this down below, you guys. Do you think it's funny that Jeffree Star is still shading Manny? Do you think that Manny's review was actually good and that he actually told the truth about it? I mean, honestly, $18 for a foundation from Morphe, I just do not think that that is like on par with what the pricing should be. For what we've seen so far, it looks like spackle in my opinion, and the colors are way off. But I know you guys will let me know what you think down below, and I will see all of your beautiful faces on my next video. Bye, guys.